there, it's Miss Teal from the San Diego Children's Discovery Museum in Escondido, California, getting ready to take you on a walk with me out in the grasslands to feed some ducks today. Does that sound like fun? Let's get our backpack ready. I thought we'd bring some water along because you never know when you might get thirsty. Do you think we need a snack? Well, you never know when you might get hungry. I thought we might take this eucalyptus tree branch to munch on. Do you think that's a good idea? Would you eat wood? Let's try it. Well, it doesn't really taste very good. And honestly, I don't know anybody who eats eucalyptus branches, do you? Except for maybe a koala bear, and we're not koala bears, are we? So we'll forget the eucalyptus tree branch. That's not a good choice for a human child or adult. What about a protein bar? Does a protein bar sound like a better idea for a snack? I think so. I'll put that in our backpack too. But what about the ducks? What are we going to feed those ducks? I have seen people feed them popcorn. Do you think that's a good choice for a duck? What about bread? I have some hot dog buns left over from last night. Ducks love bread. Do you think that's the right thing to be feeding ducks? Well, I tell you what, before we make a decision about that, why don't we go over to my craft table? I've set up a few things that I think we need to look at first before we decide what to feed the ducks at the pond today. So I've set up a little biome for us to discover what ducks really eat out on a pond. Now, Mother Nature has designed her ducks with wide feet to push them along the water. She's given them oily feathers so that they always float on top, even when they're not paddling. She's given them wings to fly away from predators and a wonderful thing for her to reach under the water and eat with called a duckbill. Now, when ducks eat on a pond, you will see them push themselves upside down, so all you see from the top of the water are their tails. But what are they doing under the water? Well, they're eating insects they find, and small fish, maybe a tiny frog, maybe some eggs left behind by frogs and fish, or maybe even a yummy little crab. They don't really chew, they swallow things pretty much whole. That's how their bodies are designed to work. So they eat plants and sources of proteins like fish, frogs, and insects, and crabs, and eggs. That's what ducks are meant to eat. Not popcorn or chips or even bread. Even though they might like it, it's not good for them. What is good for them are things that you can find in your refrigerator, like parsley, lettuce, and vegetables. So let us feed them the right things today at the pond so that the waters don't get polluted. We don't overfeed them with foods that aren't good for them and can make them sick, or draw predators that might actually hurt the ducks and other wildlife that live on the ponds, lakes, and rivers. So I have my backpack loaded up with great things for you and I to eat, and the right food for the ducks to eat too. For more online activities in music and movement, tinkering, world culture, art and stream, as well as our nature walks, go to www.sdcdm.org. We'll see you next time, maybe from the pond.